Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Azine Williams. How are y'all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay guys, we just saw our very first head of house games of the season. Was very interesting. Yes guys, like the dynamics. Yes. This is not the usual head of house that we are used to from the past seasons. Big Brother took the head of house games to another level. Now, you all know that there are two levels to this house, right? There's a level one, which is the white and black monochrome house, and there is a level two, which is the colored house. So apparently, the level two is directly above the level one house. Now, for the first time ever since the show started, they got to meet each other at the arena. So no, they were not going to be having different arena games. All of them will be competing together for the head of house games. Like you could see the way they were so excited to meet each other and to see each other again. I said again because when they were in the lockdown, they were paired. Remember, if you wrote your name in the black and white, cardboard paper, you get to the level one house. And if you wrote your name in the colorful paper, you get to go to the level two house. So yes, I mean, they hugged and all. Then Big Brother welcomed them again to the house and, started to tell them about the rules of the game, explain to them why they are all in different levels of the house and the rules of the game and what the game entails and the rewards of winning the head of house. He told them that if you win the head of house, you win immunity for the week. That means you don't get to be nominated for possible eviction. Now, the thing here is you don't just win immunity for yourself, you win immunity for everybody in your own level. Meaning, for example, if somebody from level one house or level one of the house, wins the head of house, the whole of level one are immune to possible eviction. Yes, guys. And also, just as we have, the head of house, for the first time, we are having the tail of house. The tail of house means the person that scored the least. Yeah. And there is going to be a reward or a punishment for that. Yes, guys. Now, after that, Big Brother explained the games. Of course, the ninjas were there. Yeah. I mean, Big Brother didn't have to waste his time to be repeating himself. Now, for those of you guys who have not seen Big Brother, with the ninjas, hope you were entertained because there was at a point, one ninja actually fell down. I'm like, ninjas, always adding to the humor of the house. Now, the rules were, there are this, jars that were filled with ping pong balls, and there's this like half pipe which you have to like take one of the ping pong ball to the empty bowl on the other side. Now both houses have to like play the game simultaneously. So the game started, the ninjas, of course, doing their job and everything. At the end of the game, some of them were disqualified because obviously they did not follow Big Brother rules. According to Big Brother, they tried to circumvent around the rules, which for Big Brother, there is always a punishment if you do not listen to what he says. Now, Big Brother disqualified Chomzy, Daniela, Hermes, Christy O, Groovy, Fina for cheating in the games. Also, Diana was also disqualified. Yes, guys. And Big Brother also congratulated Bella, yes, guys, for being the tail of house for the week, meaning she scored the least. I mean, not only was she disqualified, she also scored the least of all of them in the house. Now, the other people, that were still in the game were asked to stand, and then the ninjas, reevaluated, their scores. And at the end of the day, I think 5 of them were still in the game to proceed to the other level, which is Eloswags, Brian, Saif, Dotun, and what's this guy's name? Khalid. Yes, I think it's Khalid. Yes, guys. So 3 of them were from the level 2 house, and 2 of them, which is Eloswag and Dotun, were from the level 1 house. And I told myself the game has finally started. So basically, it's the 2 houses or the 2 levels against each other, right? The next level entailed was for them to empty up 2 bottles of cashew nuts in a bowl. Yes, guys, in the fastest time possible. Yes. Now, the person that got the most, cashew nuts from the bottle to the bowl ends up winning the game. Now, at the end of the day, I think Dotun, Khalid, and yeah, Dotun, Khalid, and which some other person, they were disqualified because obviously they were trying to use their fingers, to maneuver the cashew nut to get it into the bowl. And the three finalists were Eloswag, Brian, and I'm finding it difficult remembering their names, like some other person from the level 2 house. At the end of the day, Big Brother brought an electronic scale. With the help of the ninjas, they weighed everything. The other person got about 2 something, the weight was 2 something grams. Brian's was like 3 something grams. And of course, we already knew that Eloswag was the winner. His was like 400 something grams. At the end of the day, Eloswag was crowned the winner. And with that came immunity for himself and for his whole level. Now, that's it, guys. I mean, the level 1 housemate took everything. They took the head of house and they took the tail of house together. Now, the interesting thing here is everybody's eye is now shining, especially our level 2 housemate. They are like, if they win this head of house next week, they are going to give them fire. And also, Big Brother also told, the level 1 housemate that they can suggest, to the head of house who to nominate. Only the head of house has the right to nominate whoever is going to be up for possible eviction. He cannot tell them who he has chosen, but they can actually help him choose somebody. Yes, guys. And I think Big Brother gave him 30 minutes to choose and all that. Now, I'm still wondering how this whole thing is going to be playing out, because definitely we are going to be having a head of house room. I don't know, maybe it's going to be a penthouse. Maybe the head of house can go to all the levels. I do not know how that is going to work out, but I know that I'm finding this whole game so interesting, because now everybody knows it's not just about you anymore. It's about you doing your best for your level. And now they realize that even the wager tax is going to be between the both levels. So yeah, according to them, the other people in the other level are their enemies. I am so loving this. Now, let the competition begin. Nobody's going to be slacking off. I mean, if you know you're going to be like the weak link, you better brace yourself up. Yes, guys, a very big congratulations to Eloswag. He becomes the very first head of house of the Big Brother Naija season 7. My sister said it was a battle between Rema lookalike and Fireboy lookalike. And yeah, that was actually what it is. I'm going to go back because, I mean, by now, I think the 30 minutes they gave, Eloswag to make up his mind has elapsed. So let's see what choice he makes, and then I'll come back and tell you guys as usual. I'm back. So Big Brother called Eloswag, to the diary room. And the diary room is actually very, very colorful. There's a whole lot of Lagos montage going on in there. Yes, guys, there's this purple chair in it. It's beautiful. So anyways, Big Brother tells, Eloswag that there's not going to be any nominations. So you don't have to choose anybody. And you don't have to tell them there's no nominations, because this has to be between the head of house and Big Brother. And Big Brother asked him, what does being the first head of house mean to him and all that. Then at the end of the day, Big Brother, gave him an envelope to go give the tail of house and for her to read it aloud to the rest of the housemates. So Eloswag gets to the lounge, calls everybody and hands over, the envelope to Bella and asked her to read it. And she read it out to the whole house. And basically what her punishment is that she's going to be playing a game called the Inside Out game, which means everything she's going to be wearing from this point till the end of the week is going to be inside out. Meaning she's going to be wearing the inside of her dress out, and that is only limited to what she's wearing. It doesn't have anything to do with her undies. Yes, guys, and she always has to wear this badge of the tail of house always with her wherever she goes all through the week. Ouch. Talk about telling everybody I failed. Anyways, guys, I'm very sure that Bella isn't going to be liking this at all. But I mean, it's a humble pie for her to eat. Maybe that will help her, adjust her character a bit. Anyways, guys, that was it. That was what Big Brother, had up his sleeves, for the tail of house. I'm loving it. Seriously, at least next time, after going through that, you have to put in your A game next time, knowing that you don't want to be wearing the badge of shame all through the week. Now I'm thinking, her Saturday night party clothes, we should be wearing it inside out too. Ouch. On that note, I say thank you guys so very much for being part of my channel. If you've not already subscribed, you know what we do. Kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Azine Williams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead.